Are we ready? Nicole, how's the sound? Clap? Good.
Whoa, oh shit. I got it on camera. Her punching me in the face. She just punched me in the face.
Mabel!
Mabel!
Okay.
What did I do?
Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and our guest today in town doing shows for the New York Comedy Festival, Jade, say the middle.
Catta-Pretta.
Catta-Pretta.
People really think it's hard. It's literally spelled
Jade
just
Catta-Pretta. You know,
exactly
Zhao Ying
like,
Summers pronounced it perfectly. No
She did?
problem. Yep.
because I cannot pronounce even her first name. I'm like, dang, 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 dang. I cannot. Okay.
Mabel is fully obsessed with everything about Jade.
She punched me in the fucking face.
We're gonna have
I've never been punched by a dog in the face.
She did it. Let me. Are you okay? Let me look.
I don't know. Am I okay?
You are fine. You're okay. No, because to be honest, she's done that to me before. Like when I've had like my makeup on, ready to go out, and I'm like, "This is your last
And
night
it was
on
like
Earth."
one like tiny bit off of makeup.
Right, or like it was like a scratch, and I was like,
Beautiful.
"Oh, this is your last night."
Beautiful.
It's like I can put you to sleep. There will be no legal repercussions whatsoever
Yeah, you're like, she died.
if I end your life. I'll tell them you got cancer.
I'm like, where's your dog?
Real fast.
She punched me in the face again.
She went really fast.
She's out.
So thanks for doing the pod. Mabel, get down then.
Mabel.
Go lie
Mabel.
down then.
I like that you
Oh,
chose a name
she's-
that you can yell. Because mine's Cheryl, so I can be like, Cheryl. And now I want to get a Monica, so I can be like, Monica. Monica.
Cheryl's really funny
Is that
because it
funny?
kind of sounds like you're talking to your girlfriend. Like
I
you're mad at
know.
Cheryl. You're like, Cheryl.
I'm like, Cheryl, stop.
I have a lint brush too. I'll take care of you.
Oh, you're fine. I'm in jeans.
Oh, great. See, look at how intense she is. And then it's like you don't even fucking exist. That's how she acts
She's
with
like
me
a boyfriend. This is why I don't date men anymore.
It
Comes in, punches me in the face, tries to lick my pussy, then she leaves.
That's what it was like
literally a
dating
boyfriend.
Louis J. Gomez. That's exactly what our lovemaking was like. I was like, what just happened?
Wait, so a lot of girl comics date. So you and Kim both dated him. I didn't know that.
We did. What's the word? Subsequently.
Subsequently, no, that's not it.
Are in a row.
Like what's that best-selling joke when you go like from dick to dick? You know, you like
the
like
pendulum?
a vine. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
I
one.
don't know. Yeah. He's.
How was dating a male comic, huh?
I dated one of the Lucas brothers before I dated him.
I didn't know that. I love those guys.
Yeah, and that was great.
Do you think that you might have fucked one, not knowing it was the other?
For sure.
A couple times.
I used to say that on stage. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. You guys, they're very.
I cannot. They're
They're the most identical, and they do it on purpose.
They're the most identical.
And
Like,
they'll make their mannerisms identical, and they'll dress very similarly. They want us to not know.
I kind of like not knowing.
Well, it takes the pressure off a little bit too. It's like, you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, bros, what's up? Yeah, look, they look identical.
Yeah, so cute.
Like, they're both so cute. They're so sweet. We were like all smoking weed at a party, and it was like clearly my blunt. And the security guard was like, "Can I take you guys outside?" Like just to them. I was like, "Whoa, it was my blunt."
Whoa.
Yeah,
Racist.
racist.
So I dated a nice male comedian first, and then I dated a mean.
No such thing. I'm just kidding.
And then I dated a mean male comedian.
I dated one for 8 years. 7.5.
Who did you date for 8 years?
Nick Rutherford.
Oh.
Not that I need to like put that on the podcast, but you know, whatever. Yeah.
I roll. It's fine. Oh, that's a long time.
I know. We like did it. We really did it.
Yeah.
I got it out of my system. We lived hard.
Yeah. I feel that way about Lewis and I, like especially like certain like I didn't drink when we were together, but we used to do a lot of blow together.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you just sort of grow and evolve. Are you friends with Nick now?
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah. See,
I mean, we're not friends, but
Yeah.
like I don't see him and like hold me back, you know. I'm just like, yeah, he's right there.
was there a period of time where it was
Yeah.
kind of like, same.
Yeah, it was like I was like, I don't want to see him. I don't ever. And like somehow we didn't run into each other for like 5 years. Like, we did it.
Well, that's like corners of comedy can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like you can like, as my friend Micah Fox always says, go where you're wanted. You can just stick to your corner for a
kind of,
minute.
because I go to the Comedy Store all the time.
Oh.
I'm like, do you guys want me? Oh, still no? 16 years later? No? Okay. Like, but it's my place to be, you know, like rejected, not yours.
Oh, mine's the cellar. So we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna
fun.
keep doing that.
But you know what? Do you feel like there's, like, you know, there used to be like these sacred places, right? That like really made a difference. Like you do late night, like,
Right.
And now it's just Do you feel like it's all online? Like, do you feel it's like up to you? We all have our own little networks.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think, if you're still sort of dependent on the old, like, gatekeeping style of comedy, you're probably going to get left behind. Like,
I know it's hard because I still have like I romanticize it a
Yeah,
little bit. Like
we
I'm
all
like,
do.
I'm gonna audition and book something and it's gonna change my life. Like,
yeah.
it's not gonna happen, dude.
It's, but it's also, I feel like it's more security feeling when you do actually build your own fan base, because then you're like, these fucking weirdos aren't going anywhere, you know?
Yeah, because you keep your toes out.
Yeah. Early this
Look at
episode.
that.
They're going to love it. Wait till the
Wow.
timestamps. They're not going to know what to do. They're like, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. They're still out.
They're still out. Yeah, I got a 5 out of 5 on Wikifeet, and I want to keep it that way. So that's why
That's
you're not
so high.
seeing my-
Mine's like a 4.3 maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah. I have, I don't know if it's my big
Let's
knuckles.
see. We're
or
looking at them
what.
right now.
Let's see if, I mean,
Because mine are skinny. They kind of look like hands, like a bird's claw, but with skin. That's my feet.
I like that.
I have really ugly tattoos on my feet too.
Oh, dude, was that painful?
So painful.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
foot
Why?
seems like all
I was like
bone.
a kid though. Yeah. So I was like, I wanted to feel something.
I had to have my tattoo covered with makeup because I was in this movie on Thursday.
Yeah. Humble brag.
Thank you so much.
Is everybody in movies now?
Yeah, we're just, I mean, all day,
Yeah.
every day. Well, people are working under these like interim agreements.
That's what I was saying to,
Jiaying.
Jiaying. I was like,
it's not easy.
yeah, it's, I was telling, she was like, I'm doing a movie. And I was like, how?
Yeah.
Why?
Are we
What?
not supposed to?
Yeah. I thought we weren't supposed
Isn't there
to.
a strike? But yeah, there's a bunch of, I don't know, a bunch of, but
Yeah.
they're just working under these,
Like
whatever.
independent.
Yeah, whatever these terms are. I think it just means we get paid less. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, here, you'll do it for $2. Okay.
But they covered it with makeup, and then
Yeah.
I forgot.
And it's like waterproof, that stuff, isn't it?
It's like
it's crazy.
never ending. It was
Yeah.
like I took 2 showers, and I was like still getting it on
It's
my
oil
sheets.
based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I love when they would do my feet. I was like, oh, look at that. That's if I didn't make
They
2
cover
bad
your-
decisions. Yeah. Look how clean they
Now I
look.
have to get lubed up. Yeah, I was in. Isabel Hagen is making a movie. I guess I won't give away my scene. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's kinda
secret.
fun. Secret, top secret.
Do you have
Check
any-
it out when it hits the screen.
When it hits the screens, well, we won't. Oh, hopefully, if we're out of the SAG strike, you can go check it out.
What do you know? What's going on with that? Any new developments?
I mean, I was just picketing the other day, not to like, but I haven't put in my time. I signed in, so I was there. I really just go for the free pizza, but no. And I got kind of emotional. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because like I do romanticize it. Like I did, I'm an immigrant. Like a TV,
Right, yeah.
sitcoms. Like and really early on, I was mostly an actress.
Yeah.
And I was like, comedy's fun. It's like a fun creative release. And
Yeah.
now it's like become my job.
Right.
And it's lost some of the magic for me in that way. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to find the fun in it again, where
Right.
it becomes like so kind of corporate for me, like the
Yeah.
clips and the blah, blah.
I know.
And
the
so
clips and the views and the numbers and
I got
the metrics
sad.
and the
I got sad because I remember being like going to the studios and testing and like
Right.
and I was like total test baby, like constantly like up almost there, and I felt like finally I get my big break and then COVID hits.
Yeah, the talk soup thing.
Yeah. And then I get another huge break and then the strike hit. And it just feels like this sort of like, it's not really about one moment ever, right? It's like about longevity and like keeping going. But yeah, it was sad. I had like a little moment where I was like, oh, I miss like not knowing the reality of what the industry is.
No, I know. And it's like
how abusive.
Days like that are like not happening as I did
Oh, let me just get my
go for it. Take your time and make sure you don't burn your tongue. Make sure you don't if you burn
bowl of tea.
Yeah.
Should I jump in?
I like it. I like those because they're big. And
I know, I like big teas,
can
too.
Fit a lot of water in that, and then you'll just have it.
Yeah, this is like a soup bowl.
Yeah. That's really good for soup because then you can hold it while you shovel soup into your mouth and
They
then
put rice in here and stuff too. So
Oh, sure.
basically a bowl.
I want a poke bowl.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm hungry. Should we stop?
Pause it. We'll be back after we demolish
Hey guys.
poke bowls.
Probably not good to eat anything from the ocean nowadays, but we're doing it.
Have you seen Seaspiracy?
It ruined my life.
Thank you so much.
I watched it on mushrooms by accident.
Oh no,
Dude, when they
I was a
started
ring girl
murdering
on mushrooms this weekend. We'll get back to it.
That's so fun.
It was fun. I was really stoned.
I feel like
It
we
was
should
really
go to that
fucked up.
instead of like murder.
No,
Like,
let's talk about it.
Okay,
Because
dolphin
people don't
genocide.
know the bycatch, the fact that the people who like go on those vessels to like check like wound up missing. Like that's a part that like really sucked.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
there's
the fishing
commercial
industry.
Fishing industry.
Yeah.
They're just murdering people that are supposed to be regulating. Them
they're
not
murdering
killing.
people and they're scraping the sea reef off of the ocean ground.
Yeah.
And then they're murdering dolphins by hand with like they lure them into this little cave area.
Oh, that's the worst. Where is that? Is that Norway or
Dolphins
Scandinavia?
Cove.
Dolphins Cove.
Oh, I thought it was like Japan.
It probably is Japan.
But the grossest part of
Oh,
it.
look who's back. We're talking about
Hi.
dolphin
Oh,
murder.
you punched me in the face, now you're back?
And now you're back. Good. Burn your little nose over on the tea, you doofus. Yeah,
The worst
Mabel,
part was the
go lie
salmon
down.
farms.
They're painting the salmon.
painting them.
They're painting the salmon, you guys.
Okay, because they're basically feeding them salmon.
Oh, they're cannibalizing.
So they're cannibalizing them. So they're all like gross and like brown and like
Gray,
white. Yeah.
yeah.
And then they paint them the color pink that we know.
and
of.
put them in fucking, and we buy them.
And we
eat
go,
them.
"Nyah, nyah, nyah,
Yeah, and then we're like, oh, this is farm raised. For some reason,
Yeah.
like that felt like it was a good thing. But like you think of a fish farm and you're like, no, shouldn't they just be in the ocean? Or at least the Hudson.
My family used to do import export of salmon from Brazil.
Really?
And now I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, but they were like hand dug little like lake, you know, in a farm, like outside. It wasn't
okay.
like in a weird tank. And
Yeah.
I'll never get that imagery out of my head. And then I didn't eat sushi for, get ready, 2 years.
Whoa.
And I didn't even get a baby out of it. You know what I mean? Like
It would have been the most mercury-free kid ever.
Fucked me, dude. I like cried through that whole thing, and I couldn't stop watching it. You know, it's like one of those like
The
roadkill.
dolphin thing, you kind of like
Yeah.
wonder, are we the same species as these people that can do this? Like, you must just shut off this like compassion part of your brain.
Yeah.
Because dolphins are so fucking cute and
And
they
they're
go,
smart, yeah, and they fuck
and they fuck.
for joy. They're the only mammals besides human.
I can't honestly fathom, like, especially like how close they are to them, like killing an animal like that.
I know. I can't,
Even fishing would feel weird. Like I went
I
fishing
feel
a
sad when I
couple
fish.
times.
Yeah, I love fishing. I'm a fisher woman.
Really?
Yeah. Can't you tell?
Fishing for
When I
pussy.
walked in, weren't you like, oh my god, that bitch fishes?
I was actually going to ask you if you could hang a couple things.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm ready. I actually brought my own tools. I do get upset when I go fishing. Like sometimes I'll catch one that's too little.
Yeah.
And then you have to throw it back, and then one
It
was like
doesn't survive. It
One was like
floats back
floating,
up.
and I was
Yeah.
like, oh no! And then a bird like caught it, and I was like, okay, circle of life.
Circle of life.
But yeah, I do have a hard time because
Because
I'm
you
like,
feel the weight of it, you know, and you just know that that's
so
like
tiny.
a breathing,
Yeah.
living thing.
It is. It's hard.
The first fish I ever caught, I was like fishing off a jetty, and it was like washed up, came up on
Yeah.
the rock or whatever, and everybody's like, "Yeah, good job." And I was like, "We're gonna put it back, right?" My dad's like, "Yeah, we're gonna put it back," and he drop kicked it back into the ocean,
Oh
and it was
my
floating. 30
God.
seconds later, I was like,
That's my nightmare. No, my thing is like if we have to eat it after, like we do a big
Yeah.
barbecue for everybody. Like
Yeah, that's nice.
when I like it. But like just for the sport, that's not really my thing. I mean, in fly fishing, you always throw them back.
always."
Yeah, because they're super smart trout.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm gayer than I even thought.
Yeah, you really.
I don't know what happened,
Do you just
trout.
have the like hunting channel playing on in the background of your
No,
life?
see, this is the thing. One of my besties is like super outdoorsy, and she was like, we went on this trip and we went fly fishing, and like something just like think in my head.
Yeah.
And now I just go and I do it.
You
I'll go
fly
by
fish.
myself sometimes.
There's a man who practices fly fishing in this field over here.
Is he wearing clothes?
I have footage.
Like-
He's fully dressed.
and he's just like,
Yeah. Yes. I was worried that if he has like a hook or something, that he's gonna hook Mabel, because that's our frisbee.
oh yeah.
That's our frisbee field.
I've hooked myself a couple times.
Have you?
Oh, it's painful. Yeah. It's
Where did you hook yourself?
like just on the hands and my arm and stuff?
Oh my god. That
I
sounds-
mean, it's less painful than getting punched by your fucking dog.
Really?
No. It's,
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
You and Adrian Palucci, both. We're gonna do a clip mashup of
of like of the
Mabel
oh, like
abusing
slow motion.
both of you. And then she was so sweet with Lewis. It was like, fuck you, Mabel, you
She likes
gender
men?
traitor. She
Oh.
loves men. She's the biggest gender traitor on the planet. She would step over my burning body to get to any man.
I put
To the
this on
man
top
who
of
lit
you?
me on fire. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Don't worry. Just leave it.
The-
Don't worry.
the-
Oh, yeah, I should have given you a little dish.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Don't worry.
Plan ahead.
Isn't this beautiful? Can't you tell?
This is Did
Can't
Mabel
you
get
tell?
this?
I had
Passed down from mom generation.
I had 2 gatherings last weekend. I had a dog costume party. 10 dogs were here.
What was she dressed as?
Her and her best friend Sadie were Dumb and Dumber.
Obviously.
Yeah. And then she only attacked one of her house guests, Maple, who is a French bulldog. Yeah, I know you want to go.
Dude, if my dog was here, it would be Cheryl and Mabel just.
Maybe
They sound like old ladies. Well, what kind of thread are you using for the sweater you built this week?
This is Mabel's passive aggressive way of telling me she wants to go play with her frisbee.
Oh, mine just looks at me like by the door, like, oh, because at my house, so we have like a little sliding glass door, so she can go outside on her own.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
now when she comes here, she's like, "What?
Oh, you
where's
bring
my
her
balcony?"
here. Is she good on the plane?
She's been to Brazil twice. She just sits on my lap like a little.
How
bitch.
long is that flight?
14 hours.
Mabel could never. Mabel, you would shit and piss and bite someone.
I'm trying to get a little gay tour out there of women to go to Brazil to do.
That'd be
some
rad.
comedy.
Hell
Because
yeah.
that'll just shake the men in Brazil. Be like, what is this? What is this?
They're talking, all of them, so freely.
They're talking. No, it's getting better.
Turn around. We can hear you better.
Yeah. It's getting like there's some women doing some cool things over there now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been cool to see. Like the first time I went, there was like 2 or 3. Now there's like 4 or 5. No, there's more now.
That's rad. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to go to Brazil.
Where are you from originally? Florida?
I'm from Massachusetts originally.
Are you really? I went
Yep.
to Emerson.
Oh my gosh, I almost went to Emerson. Where'd
Where'd you go?
I went to Marymount Manhattan.
Oh yeah, good school.
That's what I was in between Emerson and there, and I just
Solid
kind
school.
of wanted to go. But Emerson's a great school. Do you like Boston?
I love Boston because Brazil. I mean, it's basically Brazil.
Yeah, that's right.
I lived in like North
yeah,
End, so
yeah.
it was like all Brazilian, like
Right.
the Brazilians there, and it's so many colleges too, and then like you really feel like you're a part of something. And I'm just about to pay off my student loans, like so. It only took me how long has it been since I've been in college? Like 20 something years.
I auditioned for their acting program.
Yeah.
I got in there, but I just was in that mood when I was like 18 that I was just like, I want to go far away from my parents. Because my mom was like, I'll be able to see you every weekend.
Would've been so
And I
much
was like,
cheaper.
what other,
Oh
of course. I was like,
God.
what other place can I go to get away from you?
I get that.
Bad. I was an alcoholic too.
Were you really?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a drink in 5 years, but
Shit.
I was drunk throughout college.
Yeah, I think I was like the normal amount.
was,
You know what I
like,
mean? Like the
extra.
blackouts. Yeah.
I was like drunk for my senior audition.
Oh no.
Yeah, for like the showcases, like what they were
no.
like putting you in.
Yeah. My only drug is like weed. I just quit smoking 2 months ago.
Smoking pot.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's rough, man.
Really?
Yeah, I miss it.
I feel like I
still
have
want
to. It's like it's
I
coming.
eat it still.
Okay.
I eat it still. But I'm not like some fucking virgin loser. Right?
I eat it.
But
Do you eat it just recreationally, or do you eat it as like a mood elevator throughout the day?
no, recreationally.
Yeah.
But like at night, sometimes like I'm just like, I need something.
Sure.
Because I'm not a big drinker. Like I have like a beer.
Okay.
And then I'm like, whoa, out of control. I better
I
come
wish
back.
I had that same like
The
thing.
stoppage.
Yeah.
But with weed, like I would literally smoke a blunt to the face.
yeah.
Like on a nightly basis.
Yeah, I mean, I would share a blunt. Like if
I would smoke it
sometimes
just alone.
Sometimes blunts make me sick because of the tobacco.
That's what I liked. I like spliffs. And then I was like, wait, I'm getting addicted to nicotine.
See,
Like,
I
that's what's
smoked. I
happening.
smoked and quit cigarettes. So
Can't go back.
Now when I like try to smoke tobacco, I vomit sometimes.
Ew.
And you can like see the tobacco parts.
And the,
Yep.
you cannot, you're not supposed to be eating the tobacco.
Somehow it like, I'm telling you, it like reforms.
inhale it?
It goes from smoke back to tobacco shreds. And I barf it up.
Right? I think it's like corn and poop. No, I miss it, but I think it's better. Like I've never not been a smoker in my adult life. So like I'm trying to get my shit together and to be a little more like organized.
How
in
does
my
your
life.
like day to day feel? Does it feel?
It feels better. I don't feel as like roller coastery,
Okay.
like chemically imbalanced,
Yeah.
and I'm sleeping better and I'm waking up
nice.
better.
Nice.
But I don't know. Is it due to the weed? Is it just because I don't know.
No, probably though. I mean,
I was depressed when I first stopped. Like the
anything-
first week, I was like freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you sort of like when you were like, oh my God, I want to smoke? Would you have like other activities?
Then I would just like eat snacks.
See,
which
that's
is like,
my thing. I would probably do that too.
yeah, I just needed to put something in my mouth.
I go through phases of
Yeah.
like eating the shit, like eating so much shit. Like, I'm like, then all of a sudden I'll be able to like turn the faucet off and just like fast. I don't know.
Same. I'm good at just like
Yeah, but
if I need to.
cut it out.
Probably not good to do.
For my ring girl duties in my head, I was like, I want to, work out right before. I have like
Yeah.
my ass pumped. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
tell
great.
me about this. Whose wedding was it? Or can you say? Or do you mean like ring like wrestling? What are we talking about?
I really like that you thought I was a ring girl in a
That's
wedding.
what I thought.
In a wedding. Like,
And getting your ass popped.
I mean, people are watching you walk down the aisle. Why else would you need it?
You know, they're like saying their vows, and I just want my ass to look
wait.
fucking great.
Does this not make sense to you guys?
A ring bearer. You thought I was a ring bearer?
Yeah. Wait, are you a wrestler and I'm not aware?
I did my first.
Your legs look pumped,
Thank you so
dude.
much. That's me being a ring girl at a fight.
Wait, how did is this on your Insta? I look at your Insta.
I think I'm shadow banned.
I didn't see this. I see your stuff all the time.
I think I'm shadow banned. Or sometimes if it's ever even like a little like sexual, I think I get like.
Cool, because if guys do anything sexual, they just get more views.
No shit.
It's crazy.
No shit.
Like, I started at the same time as this dude, and we were like, both made a plan to like really go crazy for a bit. And he's now at like almost 500,000.
I believe it.
And I'm just like, my thing is like, you know, when you hit professional, it's all like under review, like flagged. Every single video of mine is flagged.
Mine get flagged all the time.
Yeah,
and then I get the notification. This isn't monetizing because this isn't.
I'm like, I know, I'm not making money. Okay, so you were getting ready for this, not a wedding. That makes more sense.
I'm dying.
It's more you're on brand, I guess.
Dying. Just walking, thinking of me walking.
Your
like,
body looks fucking good,
like
dude. Look at your little
stepping.
titties.
Oh, that's all I've been getting is these mean incels being like, she's no tits, dude. She's no tits.
And then you write back and it's like, you can't mention them. It's like, oh, you can't even fucking take it.
Yeah. Oh no, they're all private. But so I went and I took this class called F45.
Oh, heard about
Have
this.
you? Yeah. I didn't even know there are them in New. There are them. They exist in New York.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just have every piece of equipment a gym's ever had, and you just like do like a crazy circuit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looked great after. But then I went to this other place across the street, and they had free quiche. Next thing you know, I'm like 3 pieces of quiche in. I'm eating
not
muffins.
that bad of a crazy.
It's half a quiche. It's like a pie, and I've had half the pie.
It's an egg pie.
I'm like a little chubby in these videos. I'm just saying. Luckily, when you put your
come
arms up, when you,
on.
like, see how the rope's covering my little belly button, that's Christine Evans. That's all her.
See,
She's
I'm
like,
crooked. Like I have scoliosis, so I'm
I
like
used
fucked
to.
up. Yeah, really?
how bad? Well, I did ballet and it kind of corrected it. I had it when I was like 8 years old.
No, mine's bad. I had open heart surgery when I was a baby, so I have like a scar.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
that's not bad. Yeah,
But now I'm doing all this corrective like work on my back, but because of it, all this other shit's like getting fucked up.
Really?
So I'm seeing like a body specialist while I'm in New York. It's like one of the reasons.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
What
rent.
can you do? What can you do for scoliosis?
I'm doing this thing called functional pattern. Little shout out.
That's awesome. What is it?
It's corrective back therapy. It's basically like physical therapy that like strengthens your body in the correct way. So you start to move the correct way so that your like body basically like aligns.
Cool.
But it's hard work. Like, you know, it's physical therapy. And I was doing it like 2 hours like twice a week for like a long time. And oh yeah, that's the dude.
That's the guy.
And I mean, it's incredible. It's like changed my life. Like if you have sciatica or like any kind of really intense back pain, like they fix it basically.
That's fucking awesome. I
but-
wish my mom's like had so many surgeries and like so I feel like she's
This would be good for people. It's like
so
for
far
any,
gone,
yeah.
but I don't know.
It's bad.
She started
dude.
doing chair yoga. and
Yeah,
that's
but
been
they
good.
say their whole thing is like everything is bad for you except this. You know, it's
Really?
like a little culty, you know, in that way.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But I had to stop because I was boxing and
That's
I did
crazy.
ballet for a long time too. And then they were like, you're doing everything incorrectly.
Well, boxing makes me think like you're just like putting like this like explosive.
That's what it was.
pressure
My
on
wrists
your-
hurt all the time. I was like, is it because I'm fingering more girls? They're like, no, it's because you're punching the bag without strength. Idiot.
I
But-
broke my hand in April. It was a boxer's fracture. And
Oh, I saw you had
a screw in there.
that's bad. Wait, can you feel it? It's pretty hard.
Doesn't it feel like a bone?
No, it feels like harder than a bone, doesn't it?
This is a bone over here.
Yeah, it's softer.
Oh.
Whoa, dude, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's my screw.
It's my Sarah.
Hell yeah.
Wait, when you go through security, they're like ding, ding, ding.
I have not dinged once.
Really? You're
And
like-
I put it up like, well, no, you have to like this or like
Yeah.
this, right? Never dinged once.
See, when I had a nipple piercing, I was always like, I hope it dings so I can tell them. Because it made me feel so
you like
badass.
take it off.
I'm like, it's my nipple ring. They're like, it didn't ping.
Jade takes it off. She licks the crust off it. She hands it
Oh
to
my
the security
gosh.
guy. Hold my nipple.
I never
Listen,
had any
we
crust on
know-
it.
We know
Get outta
you wanna
here.
Go play with your frisbee.
Get out of here.
We know you want to play with
Hey,
your frisbee.
Look, hey, go get this. Go get this. She knows.
Listen to me. Go lay down and be good. Oh no, not the
no.
hardwood floor.
Sorry.
She'll never be able to figure it out. It's okay. That'll take about 10 minutes. It's great.
Okay, good.
That was a great move.
Pretty good. I'm good to have kids anytime. There was a baby crying the entire flight, and I just kept going over there, go like, "What can I say except you're welcome?" And she would like momentarily stop, and I was like, "I'm good to have kids," and then she would start wailing again. I'm like, "Fuck."
I always feel so bad for the mom in those situations.
Well, it was a dad sitting with the older kid, and then like a nanny sitting with the younger kid.
Oh, no mom in sight?
No mom in sight. Oh, the guy was kind of cute. If it was like my
yeah, why didn't you go rub that baby, hold that baby?
I wanted to, but she looked so snotty. I was like, I don't want to get COVID from that baby.
Boogers? I know. My nephew has boogers sometimes, and I'm like, I look at my sister like, are you going to get those?
Hey, hi. Can you handle
I'm not
this?
supposed to suck your son's boogers out of his face, right?
By the way, that was like my sister's favorite thing, that little tool.
Yeah.
Where you suck the boogers out.
That would be my favorite tool for parenting, too.
I fucked up, and now I just made it noisy for us.
How's it reading on the audio?
Good, I gave her drums.
Pretty loud. All right, Mabes. Sometimes Mama wonders if you have a learning disability. You know?
How old is she?
She's 2.
Oh, she's a little baby still.
She's a baby. Lie down with your frizz over there, okay? Good girl. Lie down. Right there. Lie down.
Lie down.
Lay down.
Good girl.
Good girl. You're doing so well. Thank you.
Did she fly ever?
No.
Yeah, I'd be nervous to do the under the plane. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I could never do that.
Never.
I could never do it.
Oh, she's so cute.
I have a lot of people stay with her. Oh, I forgot to talk shit about Derek Drescher last podcast. Great.
Tell me now. I don't know who that is.
What an opportunity. He watched Mabel and he's so freaking annoying. I'm going to kill him. I'm just kidding. Follow Derek. He's very funny.
Let's see.
He's a good comedian. Check out his podcast, On the Gate. He was incarcerated. So that's like some prison
fun. So
term.
he's seen stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mabel does love him. Why? Because he's a man. Like he's already surpassed.
Is he a doctor or is this just a...
He's the character he played. That was a pretty funny sketch. And one of his things went or a couple of his things went viral recently. He's funny. But he's a friggin' idiot. This guy's in his 40s, okay?
Yeah.
And my thing is like, be resourceful. Try to solve the problem before you text me when I'm multiple states away and I can't do anything.
What happened? Was he like...
At 5 o'clock, he texted me, "Hey, I'm going out for spots. I'm not going to be back till after 1 a.m." He's like, "That's okay, right?" And I was like,
too long.
That's 8 hours. I was like, what do you have, a happy hour show? First of all, what do you do?
5 o'clock.
He goes, "My first spot's at 7." I'm like, "Is it in Connecticut? I don't understand."
Doing Sanford?
And then he's like, I can come back. I can, I'll take, I was like, I'll pay for your Ubers to come back and go back out. And he was already being paid handsomely to watch Mabel, mind you. So then,
and to stay at your place, which is nice.
And it's like, but then I'm stressed out in Florida. I'm trying to have a nice time in Florida.
I just finally heard your mass. Your mass accent.
I'm trying to have a nice vacation / work trip in Florida. And this guy's stressing me the fuck out when we just worked through the problem over text together. Why couldn't he have just figured it out?
I mean, he's a male.
I know. And I would have been none the wiser. And then I was like, and then when the whole thing's said and done, I paid. He also built my dresser, which was nice, but he didn't take my...
Let me check it out. Make sure it's
I will.
Also, am I shiny? Can I take this letter and go like this?
I'm probably shinier. I'm always shiny. People love to comment about that.
That's your 100,000 subscriber letter.
Is it? It's kind of funny. It's kind of a kind of a flex.
Sell it.
Kind of a flex.
Also, don't forget to mention the ribeye.
Right. I also bought him a ribeye. Like,
that's so nice.
He's half joking, but he was like, I also like ribeyes. Mabel, did you hit your head? You doofus. Come on. Be smart. Go be smart over there. Good girl. Which I obliged. I got him one ribeye. I got him some.
Is this
butter.
a headshot? Because this looks like a fucking
mugshot for sure.
Oh, it is a mugshot.
There's the mugshot.
Oh, that's what he's making fun of. Okay, that makes sense.
First of all, he's gonna be so thrilled he's getting this much airtime on my fucking podcast.
Wait, so while I was gone, you guys watch Vanderpump Rules?
A little.
My friend Billy's on it.
Oh, really?
And she was watching my dog Cheryl while I was in Brazil. And there was
Cheryl's on Vanderpump?
So there was all this all this stuff with, Ariana and Tom was happening. And she went to help with the dog at their house. And so there's all these pictures on page 6 of her carrying Cheryl. And they're like, Billy was seen leaving the residence carrying her tiny dog. I'm like, that's my dog.
TMZ.
Yeah.
Go Cheryl. Does
know.
Cheryl have do you have an Instagram page for your dog?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. It's too much work.
that
But if
would-
somebody wants to do it,
Yeah, somebody wants to do it for Mabes too. Go for it.
I want to do one where she's like, it's her business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like her meeting with the other board members, and it's like her with a bunch of other dogs.
She has a link tree with her different businesses.
And then you talk as them, like, my mommy misses me today, but I'm doing business. Ew.
She has separation anxiety, but I'm fine
Wait,
without her.
look up. I wonder if it'll come up. Billy Lee, page 6.
Billy Lee.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a comedian.
Okay.
And she's getting into more comedy now. She's awesome. Let's see where the photo is of her holding Cheryl. I have it on my phone, obviously, but let's see if it just comes up. It's like, and now that because I know now directly what's going on, like it's all such bullshit.
The show.
Yeah, well, not the show. Well, reality shows,
yeah.
but it's like I know that she's not. Oh, right there. Look, there's Cheryl on the right. That's her. I haven't seen this one yet. That's a different one.
Wait, is that her in the upper right?
Yeah, that's her on the right there in the face.
Why is she so cute?
She's so cute.
How old is Cheryl?
She's 9.
Oh my God.
She's 9. She's old.
Have you had her for 9 years?
I've had her for 6. I took her for another comic. I was like, it's my dog now.
Who were they not treating her well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't know how to go on walks and stuff. I had to
my
teach her
God.
everything. But
Oh my
we were
God.
meant to be
Perfect.
I was kind of scared of dogs before I met her. And then I would come over to his house and she would just lay on my lap and give me her belly. I'm like, oh my God, it's
You
my
needed
chicken.
her.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. I haven't seen all of these.
Cheryl.
I'm gone and
She's so
Cheryl's
famous.
partying on page 6.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I've never been on page 6.
Cheryl's
What
at
the fuck?
BravoCon.
Literally.
She has her own table.
Real Housewives of Dog.
She's like, Cheryl, meet and greet with Cheryl.
Billy looks great there. I want to know where
she's
those
so
sunglasses are
cute.
from.
Look
Yeah,
at her
she's
little
amazing.
pony.
She's an incredible person, and these reality shows can be really tough on people's psyche.
They're invasive.
Yeah,
I feel.
I think what's going on with the whole obviously I love it and
we all love
we
the
couldn't live without
gossip
it.
and
But
juice.
there is some truth to these people are getting their lives are
Well, the public shaming, I think, is what's probably really damaging to people's psyche. Whether you're in the right or in the wrong, it's everybody has pulled some shit in their life. But the public flogging, I think, is probably what maybe takes a toll on people.
Well, imagine,
not,
can you
not
imagine-
your friend. She seems chill. She's
No,
on the
she's
same-
amazing.
Yeah, she's drama filled. But that girl, Raquel, right? She seems like she got a lot of public shame.
dude, that would be so intense.
Except for Bethany Frankel was fine with her, though.
Yeah, because
Bethany's
Bethany Frank.
crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
Bethany's trying to do this whole thing where she
she's protecting all the reality stars, right?
yeah, but it's really for her, right? I mean, is it?
She
What is
she
it
kind of
for?
talked me out of buying a Bottega bag in her last post.
I saw.
that kind of worked on me.
I didn't like that white bag. I thought it was
didn't either.
the strap was too cheapy looking.
I didn't. I was like, "Are you sure that's Bottega?" I like the little
the gold part's cute. But I don't like the extra string.
sardine. I don't like the string either.
Yeah.
The string looks like it's my first communion.
Yeah, I don't like purses like that. Who's gonna wear a purse like that?
I was thinking about getting.
So funny.
Will you look this up, Nicole? Because I'm
Yeah.
psycho. The Bottega candy.
Ooh, this is getting exciting. I'm like, what is
Bottega
next?
candy. I think it's the Jane. Bottega
You know what's so
candy
funny?
Jane.
We all make
Or
fun of Bethany Frank. Oh, I love that.
It's like the knot one,
The
but I
knot
wanted
one is so good.
But the size I wanted was so small. It's so stupid.
tiny.
It's so stupid.
I love a tiny
Yeah,
bag. Oh.
look at how fucking. If
Get the
you
middle one.
The bottom. I know the middle one would be normal.
one's
The middle
perfect.
one's $3,500.
Oh God, what's the tiny one?
Is there she? What has she got in there? Nothing.
That's not even that tiny.
It's 17. What is it? $1,750.
That's too expensive for a bag. I won't do it.
I want it.
I know. I won't do it. I would do like
I'm
600.
not going to do it now though because of Bethany. Because she made a lot of good points in that post. Resale value, I feel like
0.
If you get, but exactly. It's just
I have old grandma stuff that's Fendi and stuff or not Fendi, but
Prada.
old, old, and that stuff resells, but you have to still go Etsy or find, specific stuff. But I'm saying these Bethany Frankel videos, we all watch them.
Oh,
it's so weird. I'll watch all the way through her
too.
eating guacamole.
Me too.
I'm like, what is this?
I'm like, how many crab dips can the woman eat?
I'm like, tell me which one is the best one. But why are we so
many different
mesmerized? And the
seaweed-
videos look like shit. I'm like, don't you have an assistant who can light these videos?
I know. It's like also
Get a like a
Bethany,
ring light.
Just back up like a foot or two.
Just a little.
Just step up back.
Just don't have overhead lighting.
She is.
How about you do a video on the best lighting
I
for
do
your videos?
appreciate her no BS.
I
type.
appreciate her. I'm fascinated by her. I watch all her shit.
I also applaud anybody who returns stuff. I'm too lazy. I don't think I've
I
ever in
return
my
everything.
adult life returned.
I
something.
return everything. You know, you can return shoes to Nordstrom even after like 2 years of having
up.
them. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they have so much inventories. I hope I don't get like busted for doing this.
No,
on a
no,
podcast.
no, it's like-
but yeah, like if I haven't worn it and like it's in my closet and I'm like ready, I'll bring it back. Wow. Yeah. I have no shame.
Stuff like will come that like doesn't fit me, and I just go,
Oh my God, give it to me
who's
while I'm
gonna
here.
get this? Well, that's what I do. I'm like, somebody's gonna. It's usually Micah Fox. Shout out Micah Fox.
When are you coming to LA?
I gotta come. I usually like to come in the wintertime.
Here.
You're right.
Right. Well, because it's been chilly there.
I was there last January. I did like
Do you like it?
that week that I was there last January or maybe
Yeah.
it was February. It rained every single day.
Yeah, December to January last year was like miserable. We were like, what is this?
Yeah, I was like kind of cranky because I was like banking on sunshine. But I
Yeah.
also got a lot of work done and had fun. And like Lewis had a show at the store, and
Oh,
then
cool. So you guys are still friendly.
yeah, and we worked together a lot. Like it was his event that I was doing the Ring Girl thing at.
Oh, that's the skank
yeah. It was like It was like skank adjacent.
skank adjacent.
Jason Ellis like used to be an MMA fighter, and he
Yeah.
does this thing called Ellis Mania.
No, I love
so
him.
They kind of like
I
did
love
this.
him.
Yeah, it was
He's
fun.
gay.
He's gay. He has an OnlyFans, and he's fun.
I love him. Yeah,
So
his
yeah.
podcast is fun.
So yeah,
He's a
probably
hottie.
LA. I feel like I have a festival in Tampa in January, and then I think I have Baltimore dates in January. But
That's fun.
I feel
I've
like
never done Baltimore. My family's
I've
in
neither.
Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to go to Baltimore all the time. What's
I've-
the club?
I don't know.
Is it a draft house? Remember, the draft houses?
No. Well, I
It's like
remember the draft
Arlington
houses.
and-
Yeah,
yeah.
What, do they not exist anymore?
No, they're just like kind of random. Like there's
Yeah.
like it's like a bunch of like office
Movie
chairs.
theaters and-
yeah. It's like where office chairs go to die.
Yeah, I don't actually know the venue.
Do you still love stand up?
Yeah, I love it when I have new jokes. Like
I know, me too.
it's
I haven't
my
had a
own-
new joke in so long.
It's my own fault when I don't
too.
love it. Like it's my
like
own fault.
self-sabotage.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Even if I just have one though, I'll be happy.
Me too. Within the whole same hour. If I in the beginning I go Minnesota, lost my nipples. It's so cold. Did it?
Yeah.
Acme's the best comedy club in the entire world.
Oh, really?
I think it's my favorite comedy club.
it's in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's in Minnesota. It's always packed out.
Never been
It's
to
low
Minnesota.
ceilings. The hotel's nice. It's right next to the club. Like,
Nice.
do Acme. You'll
Okay.
love it. You would love it. I just get kind of lonely on the road. Look
I
at
do
that.
too.
It's perfect.
But
The
like,
stage is
it's so
perfect.
hard, right? As like, what is your new girlfriend?
Yeah.
What does she think about when you travel? Does she come with you?
She's a big traveler herself. She's a big artist.
okay.
So she's like kind of on the road a lot too. I mean, she'll get commissioned to go to like Thailand.
Oh,
and
wow.
Like, yeah. So she travels a lot too. So we're good, like, missing
Independently
each other.
traveling.
Yeah, we're independent.
And you come back.
We're women in our like, almost 40s. So it's like, well, I'm almost 40, but she's in her 40s. But I'm younger.
So she's a cradle robbing whore. I'm just kidding.
She's so old, you guys. No, I'm always like, no matter how old I am, you're always older than me, and that makes me feel good.
What's it like being a lesbian?
It's the best.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I like would call myself a lesbian, but
Okay.
every day I get more gay, like more
Really?
lesbian. Yeah. Like I'm to the point where I just look at men on the street. And I'm like, ugh, I
Yeah.
don't need you at all.
I do that too. I'm a lesbian.
You are a lesbian.
I
I see the way you're looking at me.
I know. I am.
No, I just think my life works better with. Is that bone okay? Are we good? I don't want to.
What is she eating? A bone?
Is she okay to leave?
Oh yeah, she's
Okay.
fine. She can't do anything with that. It's like they sell them at the pet store. It's,
Yeah, no, my dog will get so sick if she eats that because she'll try to like eat the like
really?
little. She gets like little shards of the bone in her. She's a big dog.
Yeah.
Big dogs are better with shit like that.
I will eat a whole rotisserie chicken one day.
She
Yep, bones and all.
no.
And I never even saw her shit out the bones.
It came out the poop like tobacco. You're like,
Must
what the
have.
fuck?
I must have.
No, I love it.
I do find it really interesting because I feel like the emotional turmoil of dating a man is what always like my relationships have been very short lived as of late. Like I was dating a 26-year-old for maybe 4 weeks. and had to kick him out. I mean, and he was
Wait,
like,
was he living here already?
You'll be surprised at the amount of stuff 26-year-olds can accumulate.
I know, it's because that's how it happened with my ex. My ex was just at my place all the time. And I really like that. Like, she has her own place. I have my own place. Like, even if we're like together most of the time, like, it just works for me.
Yeah, I needed
boobs.
I need to be able to like miss somebody, and he just like gave me the ick, and he vaped, and he slept all day, and like when I go to the gym. Yeah.
Was he a DJ too?
Oh my god, it's like, what did I do? What was I thinking?
I mean, it's fun to date like a young hot guy sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get really stuck on because like I think I kind of peaked like really early on sexually with men.
Okay.
So I'm like kind of stuck there mentally. Like when I see like a younger dude, I'm like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like I see an older guy, I'm like, okay, but I'm not like, like, you know what I mean?
Never.
I don't have that same like,
I'm never attracted to older guys.
So
I wish I was.
get that. But some older guys, you know what I mean?
You'd have to
like
be
a
such
salt
a
and pepper
hot older guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's rarely single hot older guys.
But it's hard. You like look at someone like Max. Max is so hot, the comic.
Max
But then
Mantzikoff.
it's like it's
Max
he's like
Mantzikoff
so hot.
was brought up last episode.
Yeah.
Zhao
So
Ying Summers was talking about her sex stream about him.
yeah, so hot. But then it's like, what are you gonna do with that?
Right.
No offense, Max. I love you. You know I love you. I mean, that's the photo. Like he looks like a hot woman there with a beard.
He really does.
I like a mix. I like when it's like, what is that? I don't want that. I want that. Like, do I want to be you or do I want to fuck you? I don't know. Because I kind of just want to look like that.
I just want Max to know this means I never have to have you on the pod, dude, because you just get brought up constantly. Because
No,
such
I adore
a babe.
him. He's on the show with me tonight. But like,
He's such a babe.
but like, then it's like, what do you know what I mean? Like, I was hanging out in his bedroom the other day. Like, we're all hanging out. No, like doing his podcast. It's in his bedroom. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nice. I'm no.
Did you feel any like chemistry with him?
No, we're total bros. Like total broskies.
I've never felt real chemistry with him either.
I look at him chew sometimes. I'm like, you're so fucking hot. Look at you chewing. And then I burp him, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like hard.
He's so
I don't
athletic,
know.
and since he got jumped, he's got those scars, which is really
Oh, I didn't know
hot.
he got jumped.
He got full on jumped.
I'm laughing, but the kid's so bad.
I think he was like at like an SNL after
Max.
party or some shit, and he got big time.
Oh, my comment is there. Do you like it?
Where?
Look, can you see it?
Wait, I'm so blind. You have to read it to me. You have to read it.
She just
to me.
hearted it. I wrote, and then I went like this.
I'm so blind, you
It's
guys.
so
but I
funny.
refuse to correct my vision.
Why, dude?
I guess I should get
It
LASIK.
helps with, yeah. Oh, wait, why don't you just wear glasses? You'd be so cute in glasses.
I do, but I'm like, I don't treat them well, and then they like start falling off my face, and I'm like, what do I do now? Like,
It's the most Boston thing you're like, I don't know. I get these glasses. They fall on my face.
I don't know if it's my fucking greasy nose, but they just fall off.
They're just sliding right off.
I think I'm gonna get LASIK.
LASIK can be good, but then sometimes it fucks you up later in life.
Really?
Yeah, like you won't be able to see. You'll be like more farsighted later in life.
Oh.
Farsighted is when you can't see close, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I hope I'll be able to see somebody coming. You
Oh,
don't
like
see
coming at you? Yeah, you'll feel it. That's instinct. That's Boston. You'll have that forever.
So what do you got going on? What are you working on? What,
I'm working on
tell
some
us
fun
about
stuff.
New York shows.
Oh yeah, well this won't probably
this
come
won't be
out. Yeah,
but so do what you think.
you know,
You know what to
I'm
do.
done. I'm done on the road after this, so I'm very excited.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be back.
I need to
in-
write new material. I can't just be talking about fingering girls over and over again. That's like literally all I talk about.
But it was a new development in your life. You had to
I
explore
know,
it.
but then it's like get to it. Like, you know, also there's like so many dykes out there already doing this, so I'm like, I need to figure it out.
Not that many with long hair.
You're right. New York, by the way, my hair is always up. Drying my hair here takes like 2 hours. The water, like, it's just wetter. Do you guys know what I'm talking? That's why the bagels are so good. The water's wetter.
I like drop. If you want me to blow dry, I had to do it for a movie.
Yeah.
And as I'm blow drying my hair, I was like, I should get paid for this. Like
Literally,
this is
it's going to take me an hour and a
labor.
half.
Yeah.
It's going to take me an hour and a half. I have like
I
horse
was
hair.
gonna go to Dry Bar today, but I just like couldn't get it together.
But then they never really do that good of it. It's always like flyaways everywhere. I feel like I do a better job.
I don't,
offense.
because I can't get the back of my hair
Oh,
straight.
it's like you're like middle school.
It's really
I remember middle school where you like one wavy at the
one crinky.
Is your hair
crink.
wavy?
It's
Mine's
yeah,
miscellany. Yeah.
yeah. Mine's like similar. It's like straighter up at the front, but in
Me
the
too,
back,
wavy.
It's like,
Me too.
I had braids when I was doing my ring girl duties, and
So good.
it was all crimpy.
I love
and I went
that.
in the steam room.
No, if I could just have my girl, this girl does the best hair I've ever
Really?
Oh my God, she's so fucking good. She does like baby hairs and like she does it so fast too. But now she's getting like fancy and expensive.
Fuck.
You know what's up. But that I have some stuff coming out next year, so just keep an eye out. But all secret stuff so far, so
cool.
it's exciting. And I'll be back on tour next year, like probably March, starting on. So we'll see if I can write a new joke by then.
You will. Sometimes it's like hard when you're like being responsible and like doing well and making like changes in your life that make it like.
It's hard when I'm like healthy. I hate stand up.
Yeah, because
So
stand up,
bad.
a lot of I think our jokes are like therapy and come from places of like
Toxicity and
yes. So when you're in a healthy place, it's like, what the fuck is there to write about? Joy?
I know.
Let's joke about my
Yeah, I'm
healthy
like, so I'm
psyche.
healthy. Yeah.
Nobody
I saw an
cares.
old lady fall the other day and I didn't even laugh. Like I helped her. And I was like, what's happening to me?
I was rude to a woman with cancer at the airport. I
Wait,
did
how
not
did you know?
she had cancer until she announced it. But at that point, I had already slightly hit her with the in the shins with the tray. She was Jade. She was taking so long.
What do you mean?
I was like, "Is this your
You're
first?"
in the plane?
No, in the security line.
Okay.
I was like, "Is this your first fucking flight, lady?"
It's hard to be around us because we fly so much and I'm so fast.
You have no, like
I'm like,
time
just
me.
go. Yeah. I'm
Time
like,
me.
people are like, la, la, la. I'm like, what are you
They're
doing?
like, I have to take my shoes off.
She has cancer.
No, but I didn't know. She had a mask on. So,
Yeah.
like, first of all, clue number one, Kerryn, you're a fucking bitch. This person's probably under the weather. But then she had,
Or
like,
they're just like
but she had, like,
overly neurotic.
right, or
you know,
she
you
just
never know. Yeah.
has like OCD or
Yeah.
whatever. And then either way, I had no sympathy for her. She had on layers
Yeah.
and a hat, and it was just multiple bins.
Yeah.
And so the security lady was like, "You can go in front of her."
Yeah.
And as I grabbed the tray, I fucking just hit her in the shin a little. I fucking assaulted her. And then
Don't put this on camera, dude. She'll come back. She'll find you. People are reckless.
And then after I do my mini not even assault, I put the bin up.
Mini not even assault is a t-shirt. I need that.
I put, I've got my Louis fucking duffel and I'm like slamming
Yeah.
it down in front of her. And she's probably like, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Like chemo treatments are, I know, Mabel.
Oh, you found a
You brought
sock,
the
you
sock.
dirty girl.
You brought Mama her dirty sock to embarrass her in front of her house guests.
Wow.
You fucking bitch. Anyway, then the woman was like, I'm going through cancer. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, no.
Fuck. And I
Now
really,
she has like a bruise, a huge bruise where
right.
you hit her. I'm laughing. It's horrible. I mean,
it's fucked up. It's my patience sometimes is just non-existent. Like someone else takes over, and the things I will have an inner monologue, but it's coming right out my mouth at a volume that, if you were listening for me, you could hear.
That's crazy. It's like
I say it
Yeah.
behind like old couples all the time. If I'm in a line that's moving slowly, it's
I'm so calm now.
criminal what
It's
I
a new
say.
thing. Like I used to be so like,
Yeah.
I think it's because I smoke so much weed.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't wait to get to the plane to eat my candy because I have a rule like you can only eat it once it takes off.
Okay.
Because I would do like Xanax and then we'd be stuck there for like 5 hours.
and
I'd be
you're
like, yeah, I'm like- yeah. So I was like, I have a rule.
Xanax is too powerful for me.
Yeah, same. Like I figured
I've
also
taken it
I didn't know that
once.
the whole bar was not how you took it.
Yeah.
You know,
You have to take
so
one. I took one little bar once in a flight home, and I was like dead.
also fans, if you like me, send that to me because I don't want to pay for a psychiatrist. So yeah, but now I'm a lot more patient. Like I'm just like listening to G Flip, just chilling.
G Flip?
Yeah, do you know about them?
No. Are
Do
they?
you watch Selling Sunset?
Yeah.
The
Wait. The Chriselle is dating her.
They're married.
Oh, they're married. I'm so
and
sorry.
I went to the concert the other day, and Chriselle was watching them.
Look how hot.
Oh my god.
Look what a
G
hot
Flip
couple.
is so hot. Their arms on stage, I just couldn't understand.
Does it stand for like G spot and how they flip women from?
I don't know, but it's
hetero?
hard for me to, because
I
I'm so
know.
bad with the grammar. So I'm always like,
Oh.
but yeah, they're married and they're so hot.
Oh.
And I'm so into the whole thing.
I love like a Cara Levine face and like a masculine energy.
Oh my God. I can't handle it. The romance is just everything I need.
I'm really into that romance, and I recently discovered the that's not his name, McCormick Aiden from Sex and the City.
Yes.
Has been married to Bo Derek.
Oh yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
I either knew that and forgot, or just learned it now, and it's like I love their romance
I love
so
him.
much.
I love Sex and the City. Loved all of it. I love all of it. I love seeing the characters grow older. I love the Samantha, like, I can't be there, but I love the clothes. I love like how I used to feel about New York and Cosmos. Oh, what's happening? Is something happening and I'm not even aware?
She hit me. I needed her to hit me too, so we were even. Stop punching your mother. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Jade,
Hey.
say it so I say it perfectly.
Jade Catta-Pretta, like caterpillar.
Jade Catta-Pretta.
Or you can say it in Portuguese.
Jade
Jade Moreira
Catta-Pretta.
Catta-Pretta.
You know what it is? I try to divide your like last two names.
People think that's my middle name, but it's just one last
Jade
name.
Catta-Pretta.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for doing the
Thank
podcast,
you for having me.
Jade.
Mabel, we're not
Good luck with all your
together anymore.
endeavors. Mabel and Cheryl.
Hey, and if I get married,
someday.
you could totally be the ring bearer.
Oh, what a good callback. She's a comic. She hates
know it.
stand-up comedy. She's
We
a
went to
comic.
improv
dog.
school.
Can't help it. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.